Greetings, my family. Greetings. I want to greet you in the honorable spirit of all those great and mighty ancestors who have paved the way for us to be here. Welcome to episode 25 of Clear Thinking with Brother Dulani. This week, this day, today, excuse me, I would like to continue to send a message of solidarity to our people in the so-called Caribbean and our people in Jamaica and, people in Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I get to understand that even some part of, another part of the Caribbean have also been touched. So I just want to keep sending my solidarity. I want to send my support, my love, and my warm Pan-African greetings to all those people affected by this disaster, and to encourage our people to keep supporting our people on the ground. Support them by trying to reach those who are actually on the ground, excuse me, those who are on the ground, who are those who are providing the support. I'm particularly encouraged by what I see happening in St. Elizabeth in Jamaica, particularly our brother Collar Smith. He has a YouTube channel called Collar Smith TV. And I'm always impressed by this brother. He's always making moves that constantly impress me. I've been watching him for a few years now, and I've saw him evolve, I saw him grow, I saw him mature, and he's doing the right things. And I saw what he did recently. He chartered a big truck, a tipper truck, loaded up with bag of zinc, whole heap of zinc nail, and he drove into St. Elizabeth and seek out the most devastated that he could find, and then drop a little bit of zinc to everybody get a little touch. 10 zinc, 8, 7, depending on the needs. And he will bless up those people. I'm like that, I'm encouraged by that. This is the kind of spirit that we as African people need to have to support one another. When you see that our people are in destitution, when you see our people has been affected by calamities, we need to come together and we need to support our people. See it. And I get to understand that Colors it will be starting a GoFundMe to help support him, because he'll be going back to provide not only housing assistance but also food and probably some sheltering assistance to the people. So I'm encouraging you to go over to his channel and seek out his GoFundMe and to make your contribution. That is Colars Smith, COLAZ Smith TV. The brother's been doing outreach in the Kingston area recently with us. You have a Kingston team that feed the homeless in Kingston, on a regular basis. I'm also encouraged by that. I think that's good work. He started out in Portland with his crew, doing adventure, doing creative cooking, and giving people a sense of adventure when they come to Jamaica. When people, the foreigners, are returning to Jamaica and they want to experience the natural Jamaica in a safe and friendly, down-to-earth environment. He provides that for the people, and I respect that. And many people have been gravitating towards him and the kind of service that he provides. So go over there, my people, and give him the support so he can continue to help those people down there in St. Elizabeth and other southern part of Jamaica. So I just want to continue to say, boy, I see what is happening on the political level there in Jamaica too, with the Prime Minister, I think Michael Lee Chin from NCB. They all get together recently and then pronounce, I think Michael Lee Chin say he might go provide up to $150 million in matching funds to anybody that contribute. They have some special fund that they're developing from the Office of Disaster Preparedness in Jamaica. So they'll be putting together the fund. I don't have the detail on that. Only thing that I know that is run by the ODPEM in Jamaica, and they will be matching any contribution that people make towards the relief, towards the recovery of in Jamaica. He will match it up to $150 million, which is a significant amount of money. However, these capitalists has been exploiting our people for a long time. They have amassed billions of dollars from our resources and from the exploitations of our ancestors and the continuing exploitation of our people today. So, even though it is needed and we're not opposed to them, making contribution to alleviate the immediate condition that our people are faced with, the condition of homelessness and lack of resources, that has to be addressed, and we have to push them, because ultimately the resources they have taken it from us and our ancestors. So we have to push them to redistribute some of that resources to helping our people in a time of desperate needs. So yes, we need to make sure that we stay vigilant on that, and make sure the government work in a speedy and in a very conscientious and in a very effective manner in restoring, the infrastructure of the country. You know what I mean? We have to hold them accountable at the minimum to maintain the safety and also the productivity of the country in terms of water, in terms of electricity. We have to make sure that those things have to keep going in the country or get restored. I know there are significant damages to the electrical infrastructure in Jamaica, and it will take some time, and it's going to take some serious resources and expertise to get those power lines back up. Hopefully, we can build them bigger and better, so they can withstand greater um, pressure from the environment, pressure from disaster, pressure from wind pressure, and all kind of pressure. They must be able to go through stress tests to test the how much they can withstand. And maybe we may have to move away from the whole wooden pool them, and move to concrete pool, and maybe even to iron pool, and dig them deeper, so that they can withstand greater wind pressure. So hopefully we can learn from this, like we learned from Gilbert, and we build back better and stronger. So my people, yes, keep holding these governments accountable. Um, be vigilant. And we look after one another as well. We have a power saw, we share it. We have a cutlass, we share it. We have cook food, we share it. We support each other. We make sure we clear the road, clear we drain. And remember, this is the beginning of hurricane season. So we have to keep those drainage clear, culvert them clear, and look after each other. See it. Hopefully we can keep the economy going. I know that in Jamaica, I'm speaking now, what I'm saying about Jamaica can be applied to all other effective area in the Caribbean and elsewhere. The economy have been devastating, especially the agricultural area of Jamaica. A lot of crops have been lost, and I'm hearing now they're going to be doing heavy importation of vegetables and herbs and spices and all that into the island. So we have to keep an eye on that and make sure that our local farmers are not left, on their own. Make sure we can provide support for the farmers them to keep them going until they can recover, and then hopefully next year they can be back with their production level. So we're going to definitely ask that the government and all those entities that are providing support will support the farmers them who have lost their crops this year. You know what I'm saying? So yes, and also we have to keep an eye on the wholesalers them, particularly within the trade industry. The what they call them in Jamaica, the hardware. The hardware supply shop them and them place there to make sure they don't raise up no price for the people them. We have to keep our eye on that because what they tend to do, they tend to try to exploit the people them and raise the price them in a time of shortage. So the government have to be vigilant. We have to be vigilant to make sure the government enforce the rules. See it, and we document the prices that we are getting so that we don't become victims of price gouging. See it, so we don't petty bourgeois will try to exploit the people them and exploit our vulnerability. So we have to be vigilant on that. So keep an eye out for that, my people. Make sure that we don't get bamboozled, we don't get tricked and scam in these time as well. And unfortunately as well on the scamming department, we have to look out for bogus people who are going to try to collect money on the behalf of hurricane victims, and they will be collecting the money and pocketing it for themselves. Be vigilant of that. However, that doesn't mean that people out there are not good intention people who are needing assistance, who may have a GoFundMe up, who are maybe trying to raise some money to help them community, or the local school in them community, or them, them local civic center. Just research them, make sure them legitimate, make sure that they are who they say they are, and support them. So we're not gonna make the few bad apple make we don't support the people. You know what I'm saying? But just try to find who we are supporting, make sure we're supporting the right set of people them. And don't fall into the hands of those who are trying to just exploit us and take advantage of our love and our concern. See it. So we have to be vigilant. We have to look out for that. Yes. So I want to say that I'm very encouraged by all the people are coming together, and I see the pain, I see the hurt, and as the days goes on, we're seeing how extensive the damage of Hurricane Beryl was, particularly in Jamaica, because I think initially we never thought that the damage was so bad because so many areas were spared, but the areas them that are hit, particularly in St. Elizabeth, as we begin to see it in its fullness, we now understand that it is a significant damage, and going to require a significant amount of time, effort, resources to get those people lives back together. Yes, I want to encourage our people to stay strong, pull together. We can pull through this. We can get stronger through this. You know what I mean? We have to keep showing our Pan-African love. We got to keep showing our love for each other and just be there for each other. So my people, I want to say thank you for listening to this program. I want you to like, share, and subscribe to this program. Help me to grow this channel so I can keep making content. Now, I have not been always telling people to like and share this program because I'm not naturally that kind of person, be asking people to do things. You know what I mean? I'm so independent most of my life, and me thinking that I'm not really, something we do all the time. But may I ask you, like the program for me, please, and also subscribe to it so I can grow this channel, so I can comment on things on a national and international level and share my experience and my insight that I've gained from reading and learning from our ancestors and from our history. I have a wealth of knowledge and experience that I would like to share on my analysis. And these subjects that I've been touched on, these last 25 episodes, they're mere introduction to deeper things. Because one thing I don't want to do is overwhelm my audience right off the top with so much information. I want to touch and go. Many of the stuff I've touched on before, I will be retouching them back with more detail, with more breakdown, more peeling back of the layers so we can get a deeper understanding of some of the things that we are faced with as a people. Because some of the things, man, is not as obvious as we may think. And because many of us haven't taken the time to read, we got to go about our busy lives, we got to go work, we got to go school, we got to move around. So we don't really take the time out to study the deeper things in life. And if I can help to provide some information there, you know what I mean, on the political and historical, even the ideological um, um, understanding of our history and our people and our thought process. I think that I can add value to what you watch and what you listen to. So thank you so much for listening to episode 25 of Clear Thinking with Brother Dulani. Also, aka Devon. A lot of people may know me as Devon. Let me just add this to it. See, over the years I've evolved. Dulani is my African name, but Devon is my name my mother and father give me. See, so I have no problem with Devon either. Just for the record, you know what I mean? But me prefer an African name, see it, because ultimately I believe that we as African people have to be a people of self-determination. We have to determine our own destiny. And we can't keep defining ourselves within the European context. We have to resist that. So yeah, that's why I go by the name of Brother Dulani. And so, many of you who see me, who have known me for many years, but yeah, man, I mean this, man. So respect every time, people. Do like and share and subscribe to this program, and I'll be back again with more Clear Thinking with Brother Dulani. My respect, Hotep, Hashe, respect.